Could be a good. What's up, guys? We are live. Loopy was doing the countdown with me, the red light. Loopy, how are you doing today?
I'm really good, really happy. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So, let me first of all, you've done probably 4 or 5 different interviews under the Fight Banaz banner, but you've never done one with me. I am a massive fan of you, Loopy. I love watching the greatest fight in LFA history to all the UFC stuff. So, thank you. Massive fan of you.
Thank you so much. I love it too.
Well, very cool. All right. We're 8-5 in the UFC, 13-5 overall, the 11th ranked strawweight. Let's start with that UFC Mexico City win. How you feel? It's been a couple of weeks now. I would assume you're back. How did everything go according to plan?
Yeah, everything it was pretty much what we expected it, except that I got sick. We didn't count about that.
Right.
But it was great. I'm used to dealing with different stuff in life, and
Yeah.
it was one more thing. And sometimes I'm even thankful that these things happen. So because for me, it's like a challenge. And I like challenges, and I love it. I love it. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
if everything goes well, that's great, and we learn from that. If it doesn't go well, also I learn from that, and then I just get better for the next time something like that happen. So I just embrace everything.
I love that. Did I know you've trained there, and it's actually true. There's a lot of connective tissue. I know a lot of the people you've trained with in the mountains and all of that nature throughout your career. Did the elevation mess with you at all? Are you kind of used to it? Do you think it's an advantage for you to fight in such elevation of Mexico City?
I mean, I train in a sea level. I live in Vancouver, and I did my full camp in Vancouver. I
Okay.
came 2 weeks early before my fight. And I had a great training camp. We also we focused on that aspect because we knew obviously it's high elevation, not because I'm Mexican means and I'm not gonna feel it. I train
Right,
over here.
right.
But it was great. When I got there, when I was training the week before the fight, I knew it was gonna be fine because, like, of course you feel some here like dryness, but it's just getting used to it, and I think my camp and myself, we did a great job on getting that on point, and yeah, everything was really good.
Love that. The strawweight division, like I said, ranked number 11th. I know you like to stay active. Your 2023 was one of the greatest years in female MMA history. 4 wins in the UFC. And I know they already announced another Noche show. I would assume you don't want to wait all the way to then. Am I wrong? Am I right? Where are you at that? I'm trying to get another fight.
Yeah, honestly, if it was up to me, I would fight right away, but of course I don't call those kind of shots. um
Not yet.
so
Not
we're
yet.
just waiting. Yeah, not yet, but like we're just waiting for that. If I get the opportunity to fight there, that's great. If I get a fight before, that's also great. I will be ready.
Gotcha. When you made your amateur debut in 2016 and now we're in 2025, and as big as mixed martial arts is and as big, fighting Mexico City or fighting the Sphere, right? The Sphere didn't even exist in 2016 when you made your debut. Did you imagine that your career would be as big as it is and you would be fighting in some of the best places in the world?
I always dream. I would like always had a view in my brain of what I wanted to do. But like one thing is thinking it and like imagining yourself being in front of all these people, and another thing is actually making it happen.
Right.
So I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it because it takes a lot, and if you see my record, at one point I was 3-0-3 as an amateur, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like it was rough in the beginning, but I just stuck with it, and I keep imagining myself, and slowly you change, you learn, and and it takes time. It takes a lot of training and a lot of patience, and now we're here, and yeah, it's a dream.
Yeah, like Drake once said, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Shout out to your sister holding the phone. She's doing a great job. Best sister in the world. We love that. I have a couple more for you. There you go. And then actually, we made us on our socials. We asked fans to ask you questions. We actually have some pretty decent fan questions. We're lucky here at Fight Bananas. We have some good people to ask you stuff. But a couple more. Like I said, the strawweight division's on fire, right? We have Whaley as the champ. Verna just won this past weekend. Verna Jendrova. Everything thinks she's probably next. I know you fought her in the past. What do you think of Verna fighting for the championship? Is that someone you want to win to try to get a rematch? Where are you at on the strawweight division and the champ?
Strawweight division is amazing. I mean, the one of the best divisions.
Yeah.
I'm so interested and so many talented fighters. And honestly, I feel so blessed and lucky to be part of that division. And as you say, I go to fight Berna. And of course, I would love to have a rematch.
Oh, I think she got a phone call. Let's see. The old phone call. Let's see if we can get Loopy back on. Guys, like I said, we put it on socials. You guys were awesome for us in Fight Bananas. I think she's coming back right now. We had a little Q&A. You guys, I got like 5 of them. It was like 12 or 14 quick ones for Loopy. You guys love Loopy Godinez. Who doesn't, right? Let's see. Nope. We'll give her another minute. We'll try, right? That's what we can do. What can we talk about live on air with nothing? I think the biggest thing going around in the fight game, there's no UFC this weekend. It's WrestleMania weekend, by the way. Is that deal with oh no, I know, Kayla. Oh no, it happens. Oh, there's Loopy. We're back.
Sorry, my mom called, of course.
Hey, family first. Family first. Right. I love it. But you're just talking about Verna. Yeah, you would definitely love to get a rematch maybe in the future.
Yeah, and I know she's focused with that fight. If she's getting the belt, which I hope she does. She has been around for a long time. She's been working a lot. She looked great her last fight.
Yeah.
But I know I'm gonna face her again. And I'm excited for her because if she's doing great, I'm doing great too.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, one more from me. Like I said, then we got a couple of the fans. We'll let you go, Loopy. Appreciate you. Appreciate your time. To me, and I don't know if you feel this way, and this is just me talking because I do it so much on this media side of it. You're like a media darling. A lot of media members and podcasters and people in the industry really loves you and appreciates you, and you do a lot of content, even like collabing and artwork and stuff of that nature. One, is that important to you to kind of connect on this side? And 2 is, would you even love one day to kind of come on this side and do interviews and commentate and do podcasts? Does that ever interest you at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. After fighting, I'm open to do anything. After fighting, I know I have a big like a lot of things that I could do other than fighting. When I'm done, I guess. So yeah, of course.
Okay. And then is it do you feel that you are a little bit of a media darling? Do you like that? Is that important to you?
I think I try not to put too much focus on that because I try to focus more on my fighting, my training.
Sure.
That's like my number one thing. But I'm doing this and people like it and I'm doing it part-time, as
Yeah.
So I guess it's good.
Very good. All right. Here's, like I said, here's 5 fun questions from the Fight Bananas fans that kind of wanted to ask you something. So first one is, they asked you, what was the favorite fight you have ever been in? Your personal favorite fight.
I'm gonna say Vanessa. When I fought Vanessa Demopoulos, it was probably my first one where I was with a tough girl where she kept coming and it was a lot of blood and I got a little cut. She got cut, her face. We were mangled and I feel like I learned a lot from that fight.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites for sure.
Have you seen Vanessa a couple times since that fight? I know she's always in Vegas. She's always at the Apex. Have you guys seen each other and kind of like laughed about that fight? Like, guys, that was the greatest fight in LFA history.
Oh yeah, definitely. We become friends. She's a great girl. She's funny. She has a lot of energy, and every time I see her, it's just great.
I love it. I love it. Another one from the fans. They go, "Do you like to travel to fight?"
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
like traveling to go fights. I have this opportunity where not a lot of people get to have,
Yeah.
and I get to see so many different cities, so many different countries, and when I find places where I want to stay a little bit longer to explore, I do that, and I feel really lucky for that.
Very cool. This is a funny one. I've never seen this one. They go, "Who is the messiest person you know?"
Messiest person, I'm gonna say me.
You. Okay. Okay. Um, they asked, "What's your favorite thing to do outside the octagon?"
I hang out with my family and my dog.
I love that. And then kind of the same thing. They go, if no MMA is on the weekend, or of course, if you're not fighting, you're not training, what's a perfect weekend for Loopy Godinez?
Uh, eat steak and
Steak. I like
sushi
that.
and hang out with my family and my dog.
I love it. I love it. Loopy, like I said, you're driving. We appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Shout out to your sister, best camera woman in the industry. Much love, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully there's a fight announcement soon. They've been, International Fight Week. They've been throwing some stuff around. You never know. A lot of fights are being announced.
Yeah, I know. We never know, but I'll be ready for whatever is next.
That's for sure. The 11th ranked strawweight, Loopy Godinez. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.